Gentlemen, today I'd like to talk a little bit about putting for our tip today, but specifically I want to talk about adjustments you have to make for a putt that has a break to it. I think most of us understand a straight putt, but many players know how to read right to left, left to right, uphill and downhill, but that begs the question, why don't more players make more putts? And guys, I believe the answer could lie right in this clock. Now let me explain. On a straight putt, up to the hole, 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock would be a straight line. Does everybody understand that? Okay? Yeah. That is the center of your cup, 6 o'clock for that putt. But what about a putt that breaks? Now the center of the cup has to move. But very few people move the center of the cup, and as a result, they miss low to the hole. It's so popular that we have a term for it called the amateur side. When you miss below the cup, you miss on the amateur side. I played 18 holes with guys. In all 18 holes, they missed below the hole. That tells me they're not moving the center of the cup. So here's the example. If you have a right to left putt and it's coming in at 4 o'clock, so now we're going to move it to 4 o'clock. That is now the center of your cup. That's where you should visualize your ball coming to that cup. If you continue to look at 6 o'clock, your ball is going to come in low to the hole. It's that simple. So when you have a breaking putt, you have to move the clock. Now if it rolls in at 3 o'clock, you'll make it. If it rolls in at 5 o'clock, you'll make it. But if it rolls in at 6, you're going to miss below the cup. Everybody understand so far? Yes. All right? So left to right, the same thing. If you have a left to right putt and it's coming in at 8 o'clock, that's now the center of your cup. If it rolls in at 9 o'clock, you'll make it. If it rolls in at 7 o'clock, you can make it. But if it rolls in at 6, you're going to miss below the cup. So the key to think about today is turn that cup into a clock. And my routine is really simple. Every time I putt, I have a specific time. If I see that ball rolling in at 8 o'clock, I then draw a line from 8 o'clock back to the ball I'm putting. I then draw another line from the ball back to 8 o'clock. That's the line I'm drawing. That's the visualization I have when I'm putting. Then I relax and I let it go. So the center of the cup moves every time you have a breaking putt. If it's a straight putt, it's 6 o'clock. If not, there's another center to the cup. Questions, guys? Excellent. Andrew Hartung, would you help me with this tip?
Absolutely.
Come on up here, Andrew. Have a nice applause for Andrew.
Drew. Drew.
All right, Drew. The guys are calling you Drew, so I'm going to call you Drew.
Yeah, that's cool.
Tell me, is this putt uphill or downhill?
It's looking downhill.
It's downhill. Is it right to left or left to right?
Left to right.
Left to right. Okay, now I'd like you to establish a time for me. What time is that hole telling you this break is?
Well, I'd say probably about 8 o'clock.
About 8 o'clock, okay. So that means I want you to now draw a line from this ball to 8 o'clock, and then 8 o'clock back to the ball.
Sounds good.
Relax, let's roll one towards the hole.
All
Here we
right.
go. Andrew Hartung with a beautiful stroke, left to right, 8 o'clock. Look at that.
8 o'clock.
Well, there's one player in this group that could tell time. That was a great putt, Andrew. Well done.
Thanks for the tip, Doug.
You're welcome.